I really do hold the belief that most elected officials are doing it for the right reasons. Like, I don't want to have the framework of like everybody's evil and, you know, politics is a zero sum game. In order for me to win, you got to lose, or somebody has to lose. And kind of in our system, there's that compromise. So the way how I see this proposal is a lot of compromise. And by compromise, I don't mean of the issue, I mean politically. So here's what I mean. The biggest thing here is, why did DLP switch his mind? Why did he change it? Because if he wouldn't have, this wouldn't be happening. He was the deciding vote. And I want to bring up a metaphor that one of my clients told me. He said, politics is like sailing. And I've never sailed. I live in Miami, but I never go on boats. But it's like sailing. There's really two ways to sail. You either sail so close to your opponent or your adversary that if the wind were to blow in any direction, it affects you both the same way. Or you sail the other direction and hope the wind screws him over, and then you get the lead.
Right.
In this analogy, I think DLP is sailing so close to Joe Carollo because both of these gentlemen have the intent to run for mayor in 2025. So DLP, I believe in his heart, he knows this is a bad idea. He knows that this isn't good. And like you said earlier.
But why would he risk upsetting so many people in the city? But that's the thing.
He's not upsetting no voters. He's not upsetting anything. It's that Joe Carollo would have an advantage over him in a scenario where, well, look, my opponent here doesn't care about homeless people.
Right.
My opponent
but neither does he.
No, but check me out. You have to understand the framing here.
Yeah.
Forget what the implications are. Let's talk about what I can put on a flyer.
It's one of those, I have a plan, whether it's good or bad, doesn't matter. I just have a plan.
It doesn't matter what it is.
Right.
I am championing homeless issues because look at what I proposed in the legislation. Forget what it does. Forget what it is. My opponent didn't do anything. He actually voted against it. Good plan, bad plan. He has no plan. I have something. So this is what I mean by DLP, Diaz Portilla, is sailing so close to his opponent that whatever the wind blows, however it pulls, doesn't matter. We have the same look. We have the same face. You did something about the homeless, so did I. We're not talking about what it is. It's about I am participating in this issue. By him voting for it, he can't, or Carollo in the future can't say, my opponent doesn't, he has nothing on this. No, he does. He voted for the same thing I did.
Right.
And vice versa. So
that's interesting.
Yeah. And that's kind of how I see it. Like, forget your politics, forget what you think. How is this going to play out to a voter base?